America. Welcome to sports. In layman's terms. I'm your guy, Willie SoSo, and to my right we have...
TBD.
I so hate that shit. Oh, God, I fucking don't. Nobody does. But it's provocative. And to my left we have...
Oh, I'm to the left. My bad. I'm working on it.
And you're a work in progress.
That's absolutely correct. I'm glad somebody recognized that. Other people are a little off.
He said,
America, that shit was just done on tape. Y'all saw it.
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
Y'all know what we do, how we do, and where we do it from. Beaming to you from our favorite watering hole, Snickers, Pool and Pub in Livonia, Michigan. Coming to you, no coach.
not the full address. Come on now. You didn't give a zip
Hey
code.
man, I'm trying to drink water here.
Well, I can tell.
Coming to you with no coach speak, no media spin, just some folks and him at the bar with the drinks, talking sports just like you. Let's get on into it. So we have reached the conference finals part of the NBA season, and your team did. That was rude.
I didn't say it out loud.
She's such a fucking lady. Yes, I am.
Your team did.
Punisher.
Our favorite player got hurt.
Meanwhile, my team is still alive.
For now.
Barely.
However, after seeing them get their ass whooped by 20-something points the other night,
Oh, did that?
I'm not confident that my Minnesota Timberwolves are going to make it to the NBA finals.
All right, bust around.
Yeah, I think that
That
OKC is going to make it to the finals.
I'm going, OKC.
Which was my next thing. You thinking OKC?
I think OKC all the way as far as champions, but what I think is going to happen in the finals, what I'm praying for, OKC Indiana.
OKC. I'm with you on that. Who you pulling for to make?
And fuck you, Joe Budden. Go ahead.
Damn. Joe Budden.
But I like Joe Budden. He
I
was
know.
talking shit because he's a Knicks fan. He was talking shit about the Pistons.
He is in the real bad.
Well, you can't trust a motherfucker from Jersey that like the Knicks.
Wow. That's crazy.
But he kept calling us the Pistons, which was fuck you.
That's why we pissed on him.
That's fake.
Can we get back to the NBA and not the Diddy drop?
Man, no Diddy.
See,
Ain't that our market is Midwest?
who do you think is going to be in the finals?
The finals is going to probably be OKC and Indiana. I think Indiana a more complete team than the Knicks.
Yeah, because they only got Brunson and them.
They got a decent squad.
They're just not deep enough.
Who's your decent?
Brunson, Cat pretty good.
When he was.
And I like
Yeah. What team was he on prior to that?
the team that's about to get their ass whipped by OKC.
And now he about to get his ass whooped by Indiana. So he's bringing that legend.
I like Malik. And Malik, what's the guy with the mid-range shot?
No, that's Mikal Bridges.
Mikal Bridges, yeah.
Not Malik. You just gave him.
I like Mikal
Malik
Bridges.
Beasley plays for the Pistons.
What the hell are we talking about here?
Sit your ass down.
I think the underrated Halliburton.
I think Halliburton is overrated.
Here's the thing, because of that survey, you all remember that survey they put out. I think Halliburton is trying to prove something to his peers because they had a survey that came out amongst 100 NBA players, and they rated him number one as far as overrated. So he's like this, okay, we'll overrate this.
Check out the big brain on Brad. You a smart motherfucker.
Yeah, I really do want Minnesota to win, man, but I can't lie. OKC, them motherfuckers.
Especially Jason Momoa.
The difference between OKC.
Hey, hold on. Let's address this real quick. A,
That's the wrong name.
Steven Adams is no longer on OKC.
Oh,
He plays for Memphis now.
oh, he's been in the beach.
Who ironically got their ass whooped by OKC.
That's the correlation. So now what?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Next segment.
Cheers to OKC.
And Jason Momoa. So the NFL meetings, they rules thing, I'm a jig it, whatever occurred. The board. Yeah.
Thank you, because
whatever.
Okay. SoSo.
I don't
Now you're a work in progress.
Okay, fine. I mean, let's be clear. We don't really give a shit about these
Not right now.
meetings.
Not right now.
We don't care about
we don't.
any of it.
We care about draft picks and we care about season.
Exactly. But here's what happened in these winter meetings or whatever the fuck they are called. They voted to keep the tush-push.
Tush in the bush.
Okay. That part. I will leave that part.
So you got the pork. Yes, that's what you did.
Do we care that they decided to keep the tush-push in the NFL?
I don't give a damn about that.
I was going to say, was that an actual concern?
For some,
the ones that don't have good offensive linemen.
The Green Bay Packers.
Oh, really?
So might as well throw this
and their name is the Packers, and y'all can't pack your quarterback past the first down and a touchdown?
Well, see, the thing is, it wasn't them going for the tush-push. It's them defending against the tush-push.
And why would the Packers? I wonder why.
Well, to
if
be fair,
the Packers, you don't want to tush-push.
Be fair, there were also 22 other teams that agreed.
And how many teams is in the NFL?
32.
Oh!
My question is, well, okay, so their American answer, no, we don't care about the tush-push. But do we think it actually should have been legislated out of the game?
No. Part of the game. They came up with a play. Stop it.
Billy came up with a play, perfected it.
It's within the rules right now.
Nobody stopped.
He ain't lying.
Something that's sort of kind of gone under the radar this past week. The Power Four conferences have met and are contemplating an idea to reform. And when I say reform, I'm talking about sweeping reform. To reform the governing body that is the NCAA. They're contemplating, and by contemplating, I mean they've already started talking to people. They're contemplating coming up with, for all intents and purposes, what we could call a czar of college sports.
The gatekeeper.
They refer to it as the College Sports Commission. And they're going to give this governing body unprecedented power that the NCAA has never had. Their power would include enforcement of violations.
Regulations and violations.
It would include governing NIL. It would include governing the transfer portal.
Yep.
And specifically stated in the article that I read, they're planning on giving this particular governing body subpoena power, which means they
just
can...
amongst the governing board of the college?
Yes. Okay. They're talking about giving them the power to instate rules that would supersede state law.
Okay.
That is specifically for the NIL portion.
You think?
And I'm sort of kind of like, me as a person who has been shitting on the NCAA for being soft as hell for like the past 25, 30 years.
Okay.
I do believe that reform is needed, but I think they're going from one extreme to the other.
Okay.
Do you all think there should be a governing body for college sports that has this much power?
So how are they going to supersede the state? How do you pull that off?
Because we're talking about
That's a great
private
question.
entities for the most part.
Right.
With regards to the
But
university.
every school is not private.
Also true. And
So
how they're going to get to it.
Because Notre Dame is private, but Michigan State is not.
But here's the thing about it. And here's what I think the workaround would be. Yes, Michigan State, these are public schools.
Correct.
Whereas Notre Dame is not. Oh, also sidebar. Another caveat of this new commission would be every single university under this umbrella would have to sign off on it.
Ain't gonna happen.
And, well, I don't know. We'll see. But that may be the first domino for which that's how they work around their rules superseding state law. The fact that if you want this, and this is just, if you want to play in this association, the NCAA,
and it's only
you have to sign.
Correct? That's SEC, Big Ten.
Whomever. So it's going to. They're the only ones meeting about it.
Of course they are.
But whoever wants to play or be eligible in this league,
you don't find that odd that now that you're playing.
I always thought they could put it off at the state though.
I'm curious because you're not wrong, but there are some wrinkles in this. But
I just find it odd that now that NIL is incorporated, now so these kids are getting paid for their likeness and can earn money while they're being amateur athletes because they're not professional at this rate. But are they
at this point, the way the shit's set up, they are.
I'll say this. Given from what we've seen in Christmas past, the most Christmas past, it is insulting, especially since in certain regions for college sports, be it football and basketball mostly, you will have these young black athletes whose parents don't have nothing, but you're able to make video games about me. You're also able to sell my jerseys, do all of this stuff. Now all of a sudden there needs to be a governing board about trying to regulate how much income I can bring in as an amateur. That's how it sounds.
Okay, let me just stop you right there.
Okay.
Because one, to your point, yes, people should be able to freely govern their own name, image, and likeness. I agree. However,
if I can't, I should earn some income.
But where we are now, the shit's out of control. Between NIL and transfer portal, the shit's out of control.
So then regulate that.
But that is what this is supposed to do. My question is this going from one extreme to the other?
It is, because they don't want to pay these kids.
This isn't about not paying them. It's about having a regulation on paying. It's about having a regulation on how they can move. It's about having a regulation. Not only that, it's about having a regulation on how these universities can be punished. Can be punished when they violate whatever rules are put in place.
So then fix the conferences more so than fix
power. They want to be able to control. All he said, they want to be able to control how much money this university is going to get. And we're going to get more than you. They're not going to spend it evenly.
Understood.
It's all about power.
I can respect that.
We don't like NCAA no more. We the big boys. That's what they talk about. We want to run our way.
I understand.
It's been that way roughly for the past 25 years anyway.
I understand
that.
I will say this.
They won't make it official.
That sums it up for me.
I've been one to say the NCAA needs to reform because they're toothless. They literally have little to no power. It takes them forever to adjudicate something.
I would agree.
And with regards to NIL and the transfer portal, it feels like they've literally just taken their hands off of it.
They don't know what to do.
So
like the child that went the line. Now
that's occurring, and now that they're having these talks, they're talking about going from absolutely having no power and then giving a small entity absolute power, and that right there seems problematic.
Take that for data.
Baseball.
My Detroit Tigers. Our Detroit Tigers are 33-17.
They sure the fuck is.
That's the 50-game mark. If we project this out, this is just
like this.
Simple math.
What was the real drink? You must have too many shots.
That's the sad part. I haven't.
If we push this out, 50 games to 33-17. They do the exact same thing at 100 games. They'd be 66-34, and at 150, they'd be 99-51.
This is like trigonometry.
I'm setting the over/under on wins for my Detroit Tigers for this season. And we're going to be beholden to this from here on out.
72.
I'm setting the over/under at 99.5.
How many?
162 games.
I'm going 102.
102 wins. So over 99.5 for you.
120.
120?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm crazy.
That would no, I don't think you're crazy. That would be like I believe that might be an MLB record.
I thought the record was like 125.
Is it?
Yeah.
You know he make up numbers.
He does. I'm not gonna fact check him right now.
I don't know who it is, but I know that.
Yeah.
I want to say
Don't you know about Michael Jackson's Thriller Cells?
America, I'm not gonna fact check him on that.
But fact check with damn self.
As you should.
It's set at. I'm setting it at 99.5. You say 102, so over. You say I'm clearly over. And
they're gonna have a close.
America, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm proud of the boys.
I'm going over
some games.
I'm going over. I think we're going to win over 100.
I have watched 3 games.
Oh, you had 152 games. 1906 Chicago Cubs, 2001 Seattle Mariners, 116.
116 is a record.
Yeah.
So we all going over. That really makes me feel good that we can sit here and be confident in saying that we think the Tigers are going to win.
Oh yeah, we gonna have a postseason.
Over 100 games.
Yes, and we're gonna have a good postseason. We're gonna have a good postseason.
I want to put it throughout the playoffs.
Okay.
Come on, Whip.
We ain't leaving this damn city until we go to the World Series.
That part.
Do we, like for real, do we think...
I think we can make it to the World Series.
No. Damn that, because I got to make this more definitive.
Okay.
Are we expecting, looking at how we're playing, are we expecting our Tigers to go to the World Series?
Yes.
Shit, I think the league's expected right about now.
No, I am. Because the fact that we made it to the playoffs last season, the way we started, we had a postseason.
True.
That's actually pretty phenomenal because at one point, the way we started, nobody had any. And I will say this. The talent is there. So removing all the statistical data out the way, there is something happening in the city of Detroit. And I think sometimes when you feed off the good energy, because between the Lions and now the Pistons, like I feel like our teams learn how to bounce off each other because Detroit is a championship city.
I like where your head's at, man.
America, this has been sports in layman's terms. Make sure you comment, let us know what you think about what we're talking about this evening. Also, make sure that you like, subscribe, and share this content. You can find us on YouTube at Sports in Layman's Terms. You can find us on Facebook at Sports in Layman's Terms. You can find us on X at Lay Terms Sports. And hell, if you really want to get in contact with us, email us at sportsinlaymansterms@gmail.com. Again, can't stress this enough. Like, subscribe, share, let the world know we out here talking our shit.
Pick up the phone and start dialing.
I am Willie SoSo, and this is
CBD.
And that is
I'm in progress. Some help. What you say? Damn.
And this is sports in layman's terms.